Look at yourself. No, really. Look, ask one question, just one. Are you asking more from others than you are prepared to give? Many of us are. This is not a confession of failure. It is not a shameful secret. It is a deeply human tendency, amplified by the world we live in today. It is far simpler to build a list of demands for a future partner than it is to cultivate those same qualities within ourselves. It is easy to want a partner who is patient, forgiving, always present. It is much harder to be that person, day in and day out, when life gets messy and inconvenient. You might tell yourself that you simply have high standards. You might believe you are just protecting yourself from getting hurt again. And you are right, in a way. Standards are essential. They are the guardrails of your emotional life, the boundaries that keep you safe and ensure you are treated with fundamental respect. But there is another force at play, a more subtle and destructive one. It is called unrealistic expectation. An expectation is not a boundary. It is a rigid script you have written in your mind for another person to follow. It leaves no room for their humanity, for their bad days, for the simple, inevitable truth that they are not you. Think of it this way. Standards are your non-negotiables. The core values you will not betray. They are about character. An example of a healthy standard is, I will not be in a relationship with someone who is consistently dishonest with me. It is a clear boundary that protects your well-being. An expectation, on the other hand, is a detailed and often unspoken contract. It sounds like my partner must always know what I need without me saying it. They must reply to my texts within 5 minutes to show they care. They must never have a bad mood that affects me. This is not a standard, it is a blueprint for disappointment. The dating landscape of 2025 is a minefield of inflated expectations, and our technology is the primary architect. Dating apps, with their endless scroll of faces, have turned the search for a partner into online shopping. You swipe left, you swipe right, discarding human beings with the flick of a thumb. This creates an illusion of infinite choice. The subconscious message is powerful and insidious. If this one isn't perfect, the next one might be. This paradox of choice keeps you from investing in anyone, haunted by the ghost of a potentially better match one swipe away. You are not looking for a person, you are looking for perfection. This digital environment cultivates unrealistic expectations. You see curated profiles showcasing only the most flattering photos, wittiest bios, adventurous vacation snapshots. You compare your messy, complicated reality to someone else's highlight reel. Then you see social media clips, viral videos of grand romantic gestures, people declaring, I deserve the best and I will not settle. While self-worth is good, constant exposure to hyper-idealized love makes normal relationships seem dull. The data backs this up. Studies show around 40% use or have used online dating, Pew Research. But usage success. Many report burnout, frustration, and disappointment. How can you tell if you have crossed the line from healthy standards to damaging expectations? It is not always obvious from the inside. Your mind is very good at convincing you that your demands are reasonable, so you must look for the evidence, the patterns in your dating life. Here are 4 clear signs. Pay attention with honesty, not with judgment. This is a diagnostic tool, not a verdict. First, you feel frequently disappointed or angry. A date is 5 minutes late, and it feels like profound disrespect. A small, forgotten detail becomes proof they do not care. If small human imperfections regularly let you down, you are operating from rigid expectation. Second, connections end at the first sign of trouble. A disagreement, a flaw, a boring moment, and you bounce. Lasting love is not about finding no problems, it is about solving problems together. Third, you believe the right relationship should be easy and effortless. Never argue, always happy. Needs met without asking. This is a fantasy. There will be stress from work, family, finances, health. A good partner stands with you and helps you navigate it. If you are waiting for a life without conflict, you are waiting for a life without another person in it. If you recognize yourself in those signs, do not despair. This is not a life sentence. It is an opportunity for a course correction. Awareness is the first step. Now, let us focus on action. Try 3 simple, conscious shifts, from rigid expectation to open-minded standards. First, practice the mirror, then match principle. Before you demand, ask if you consistently offer the same. If you want an excellent listener, honestly assess your listening. Are you truly present or waiting to talk? If you want forgiveness, how forgiving are you? This is not about perfection, but empathy and realism. Second, shrink your list of must-haves. Height, income, hobbies, musical taste. This is a recipe for failure. Be ruthless. Whittle to 3 non-negotiable value-based standards about character, not circumstance, honesty, kindness, a shared vision. This opens you up to a much wider pool of good, real people. Third, seek a willing partner, not a perfect person. Screen for willingness, not flawlessness. Are they willing to learn and grow? Communicate when it is awkward. Apologize and try again. Look for the effort. This is the quality that sustains a relationship through life's challenges. We are saturated with dramatic highs and lows of cinematic love, and we forget what real, stable connection looks like. It is not a grand, sweeping symphony. It is a quiet, steady rhythm. It lives in small, mundane moments, the true substance of a shared life. It is not exciting. It is not glamorous, but it is partnership, a shared responsibility, a moment of connection at day's end. Under unrealistic expectations, frustration erupts into blame. In a stable partnership, you see repair, pause, reassess, and work together to find a solution. Repair is the vital skill. Two people in comfortable silence, no performance, simply coexisting. A hallmark of a secure bond, a deep, settled peace, not viral, but the bedrock of a love that lasts. We have journeyed through our desires, held up a mirror, dissected needs and wants, and seen how modern life distorts our vision. We have identified the signs and outlined a grounded path. The journey ends with a choice, made every day, in every interaction, with every swipe and every conversation. You can build a fortress of expectations, tall, impressive, with rules for entry, designed to keep you safe from disappointment. But a fortress is also a prison. It keeps others out, and it keeps you in. Eventually, the weight of rigid expectations fractures and breaks, leaving you in the rubble. Or choose a foundation of standards, not control, but honoring yourself, kindness, respect, honesty, integrity. It defines the ground you stand on and invites others to stand with you. As you move forward, ask, before you judge, are you offering grace? Before you demand more, are you giving enough? Let this be your mantra, your compass, your reality check. Standards raise you, expectations break you.